Hi there, this is Brownie King, and this video is about how to get healthy without working out. But before we get started, I want to discuss with you guys about coronavirus. Listen, guys, the best thing we can do right now is to stop this virus from spreading any further. Listen to your government, listen to what they are saying. Don't move out of your house unless it's extremely necessary. Stay indoor as much as possible. Now I understand, guys, that most of the gyms are closed due to this outbreak, and you guys are just restricted to your homes for working out. Don't worry, guys, I got you covered. Head over to my Instagram at Brownie King Fitness and you will find a ton of home workouts over there. Now, that's it about that. Now let's get started with our video. I want to ask you guys one simple question. How long do you work out? Well, most of you will say somewhere around 45 minutes or to 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Now, the whole day consists of 24 hours. Do you really believe that an hour of workout will be able to compensate for what you do in the rest 23 hours? No, right? But still, most of the people fail to understand this truly. Your lifestyle is way more important than your workout. In order to remain healthy without working out, you have to optimize your lifestyle. I'm pretty sure that most of you people who are watching this video are sitting like a lazy sloth on the couch. So, the first thing that you gotta do is stand up. The human body is designed to move. That's why we are given two strong legs. However, modern lifestyle changes is slowly making our legs more and more useless. The day isn't far away when we all will have to turn into the humans portrayed in the Wall-E cartoon or Wall-E movie. Seriously, tell me, how many hours do you stand in a day? For some of you, the answer won't be in hours, but in minutes. You wake up, get fresh, then sit on the chair for breakfast. Then go to your office by sitting in a vehicle. Then sit in the office for 8 to 9 hours. Come back home in the same way and then laze off on a couch and go to sleep. By following this lifestyle, you are feeding your own death. There are multiple researches conducted that have concluded with a huge list of problems and diseases that can happen due to prolonged sitting. The first one is, of course, poor posture. Curved back, rounded shoulders, nerd neck is a common sight to be seen in these days. Earlier, it used to happen to only old people, but now it's small kids that are having these kind of problems. Not only does poor posture affect your body, but it also affects your face in a negative way. So, if you are a person who is concerned about your looks, then do consider correcting your posture. While sitting, sit upright, chest out, shoulders back. It has also been found out that rounded shoulders and arched back does constrict your lungs, leading to lack of oxygen supply to your body. Second problem is, of course, obesity. Standing and walking burns more calories than sitting. The number of calories it will burn varies from person to person. Thirdly, it was found out that too much sitting increases your risk of an early death by 22 to 49%. It is because sedentary behavior is linked with 30 chronic diseases. It can cause 112% increase in your risk of type 2 diabetes and 147% increase in risk of heart disease. That's why stand up. You can use your phone or read a book even while standing. You don't have to sit for that. It will also help in improving your concentration. Try to get a standing desk. It will cost you a few bucks, but nothing is more precious than your own health. So do it. In an office scenario, try to walk around for a few minutes after every hour. Maybe it's for getting a glass of water or going to the restroom. Create reasons to walk. That 1 minute of walk is way more helpful than you can imagine. Second thing you gotta do for remaining healthy is get enough sleep. at least 7 hours a night or day. Now, there are some people who need only 4 hours of sleep. More sleep is actually harmful for them. If you are one of those, then you can skip this point. However, keep in mind that those people are a small minority of the population. Majority of you people watching this video are not one of them. So get at least 7 hours of sleep. But you will say that I got work to do and sleeping 2 hours less increases my productivity. I get more time to do my work. Now hear me out. Sleep deprivation is equivalent to being drunk. Multiple researchers have concluded that the people who sleep less than 5 to 7 hours a day had 12% higher chance of premature death. But sleeping more doesn't help either. If you sleep more than 9 hours a day, then the chance of premature death increases to 30%. Not just this, when you are sleep deprived, your body enters the power saving mode. Your brain shuts down the areas which are involved with decision making, creativity, memorization, snap decision, interpretations. So, even though you feel you are working for a longer time, you actually aren't working to your maximum potential. The quality of work done is going to go down. If your work requires creativity, decision making, or high alertness, then you have to get enough sleep. Trust me, your efficiency will rise. Along with this, lack of sleep harms your immunity. So, there are chances that you will fall prey to diseases like common cold, diabetes, obesity, depression, nocturia, muscle atrophy, gastrointestinal issues, cardiovascular diseases, headaches, and a lot more. However, sleeping more also causes these diseases. So, you have to get enough amount of sleep, not more, not less. If you can't get enough sleep, then incorporate power naps in your daily routine. To increase the quality of sleep, avoid caffeine, blue light from electronic devices, and make sure your room is as dark as possible. The third thing that you have to do to remain healthy is to get proper nutrition. Food is equivalent to fuel for the human body. Without it, you will die. Now, eating any sort of food won't help. You need to eat proper balanced diet. Try to get 60% carbs, 25% fat, and 15% protein in your daily diet. These numbers may vary from person to person. A simple thing that you can do is to make sure that half of your plate is filled with veggies and the rest half is filled with carbs and proteins in equal amount. You can mix a bit of fats like butter, oil in the food. Keep in mind that this diet is only for the average population. When it comes to diet, most people make the mistake of focusing too much on the macros, especially protein. Your body does not require hundreds of grams of protein per day. That's just a myth spread by supplement companies to sell their products. Instead, you should be focused on the micronutrients. The problem is that majority of you people watching this video are not deficient in protein but are deficient in micronutrients but aren't aware or even concerned about it. Micronutrients help to increase your immunity, especially vitamin C. In the time of coronavirus, make sure to add oranges to your daily diet. Now let's talk about how much should you eat. Now there are people who will say that fruits contain sugar and sugars make you fat, so eating fruits will make you fat. Now let me tell you that even though it's true that fruits contain sugar, those are good quality sugars that are essential for your body. It's not any one particular food or nutrient that will make you fat, but it's your overall calories. Let me get this simple. If your goal is to lose weight, then eat 10 to 20% less calories than what you burn. And if your goal is to gain weight, then eat 10 to 20% more calories. There's no secret magic trick to lose weight. Now let's talk about water. How do you know if you're drinking enough water or not? If the color of your urine is light yellow or transparent, then you're good to go. If it's yellow or orange, then get a glass of water. And one more important point is about junk food. Should you completely avoid it? Now the problem with junk food is not about high amount of calories, but the quality of ingredients used to make that food. The oils, the spices, etc. used in this food are not healthy and they are actually very pathetic. There are many YouTube videos that are exposing the ingredients used in these junk foods. You can check them out. That's the reason you should avoid it. But if you can make these foods at your home with fresh, healthy ingredients, then you can eat it without worries. Just make sure that you are tracking your calories. Now, there are many more minor yet important points in this topic, but those will be for another video. I think this video is long enough, and if you have liked this video, then hit that like button. Share this video with your friends and families who are lazy and don't want to do any workout. And subscribe and hit that bell icon. Goodbye.